Hello there. Welcome to Blitz Transmissions. I'm Tommy, and this is very different from my usual setup here on the channel. So, as you can see, I have a new camera angle here. Part of that is I got new equipment here. So I have my desktop, which I had to get because I had to retire the laptop. Some of you guys know if you watch the Blitzcast, I had to retire my laptop because it just couldn't keep up with Adobe anymore. It was like a 5-year-old laptop, 6 years old. I think I bought it back in like 2019. So because of that, I got a new desktop, and I was like, oh crap, I still, I would need to get a webcam because I was still using my laptop for streaming, which it worked fine for that, but obviously I wanted better quality and things like that. So here I am. I got a webcam, showed up in the mail today, and I'm acquainting myself with all of the new technology here. So I'm going to monitor my Wi-Fi connection here, but a couple things you should notice. Again, the camera angle is different because this is where my desktop monitor is. And another thing that you might notice is that I now have to wear headphones. I'm still using my same microphone that I always used, but I also changed my audio settings. So if my audio sounds better, let me know. If it sounds worse, let me know. I don't really want to like screw with anything. I kind of mess with some of the settings just because I can do a little more on a desktop as opposed to a laptop where my options are very limited. So let me know, like, what do you think of the camera quality? Let me know what you think of the audio quality. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not falling for this. This is getting everybody banned. Everyone who says this banned. Let me just catch up with the chat real quick. Check out Figure Ball. We need to get Figure Ball to 1,000 subscribers already. What are we doing here, guys? If you're not subscribed to Figure Ball, where's my boys over there? Make sure to go subscribe. They're also a channel member, and Wilbon, the host of Monday Night Figure Ball, is a Patreon member as well. Links to both my Patreon and my YouTube channel membership are in the description below. Appreciate you coming in early here. We got Commander Bly, who's also a channel member and a Patreon member, and he dropped me a $4.99 super chat to get that XP boost. I think this might actually be my first time live streaming since the whole YouTube XP thing became a thing, which I think is stupid, but neither here nor there. Let's see, we got 212th Hunter, again, another guy. He is a channel member and a member of the Patreon. These guys know what kind of benefits you get. Got another $1.99 super chat from Commander Bly. He's trying to get that XP boost here, We got Commander Cook. What's going on, Cookie? A 20 skibbity doubloons. Thank you, sir. Let's see who else is in the chat here. Shelf Life, what's going on? You're a new channel on the block, if I'm not mistaken here. I've seen a couple of your videos recently. I gotta start watching some of your videos, dude. But I have seen you popping up in my recommended here. Let's see. Okay, awesome. Looks awesome. What's going on, Hero Collections? This is a deep cut. This is a line on the Holocom from the Season 1, Episode 5 of the Clone Wars, episode titled Rookies, when the Domino Squad is listening to the New Republic, or the Grand Army of the Republic broadcast. The droid says this: "You're listening to the Grand Army of the Republic broadcast, the voice of the Outer Rim. This next one goes out to the mud jumpers of the 224th. I think she says on Mimban, right? Could be wrong there. Hal Runner Base. Hey, Hal Runner, I don't know if you saw, but check your DMs on Instagram. I sent you a tracking number for a package, my friend. We got Straight Oto Gunga. What's going on? What's going on? Cheesy Napkin. Again, I'm going to say it. Everybody banned. Everyone is getting banned that says I'm muted. Yeah. Okay, there we go. See? Always got to know. I know my boy Hero Collections is the man when it comes to the Clone Wars references. Chaotic Clouds, another channel member. What's going on? Once again, guys, I have links to my YouTube channel membership, Rancor Battalion, and my Patreon, Arc Trooper tier, is on the description there, along with links for like the merch if you want to check out my Blitz Transmissions merch here. I finally also stopped the mirroring on my camera. It looks like StreamYard like makes you automatically mirrored on your camera, so interesting there. But yeah, guys, just gonna do a little live stream by myself for a little bit here. Just gonna kind of chill, maybe talk about some stuff, give you guys some channel updates. My internet connection should be okay. I see it's a good connection right now. And this is also a test because this is the first time I'm streaming using my desktop at all. So I'm kind of messing around with just the features, kind of seeing what works, what doesn't. You know, if you guys see any hiccups or anything like that, just drop it in the chat. Like I said, though, I am immediately discrediting anything that Commander Bly or Cheesy Napkins say. It be your own people sometimes. It be your own family, you know. Oh, I might be lagging now, because now it's down to 1 bar, which is interesting. I think that might be a StreamYard thing, because my internet connection looks good on my end here. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, see if that makes a difference. Good volume, no lag for me. Lagging like 2/12 Tambor. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to pull it up on my phone, have that onto the side here. I will not have my phone connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm a little too smart for that, but there we go. There we go. See, I gotta trust my boy Straight Oto Gunga. Not for a second am I going to trust my own brother and my own father. We got Trace Martez in the chat here. If you know, you know. Like, for example, like if my mouse is too close to the mic and it's like making you guys annoyed because you keep hearing it, just let me know. Shout out. Got the Blitz transmissions. Okay, this is a good opportunity. Something that's really cool about this webcam here. Check this out. Auto focus. Hopefully it. Look at that. It's trying. There we go. Got autofocus on the new webcam. That's something that I was really excited about this new webcam. Is now when I put stuff up to the camera, I don't have to like move my lights and bend back the top of my laptop. I can just show the stuff off. So pretty excited about that. But it is hot as hell here in Northwest Pennsylvania. And I'll tell you what, man, I am steaming in here. I mean, the room that my collection room is in, if you've ever seen any of my collection updates or like my original collection tour that I put up almost a year ago now, there's a big screen door because there's a balcony. I've since covered that up. So I'm still steamy though in here because, you know, this room obviously can't trap a lot of cool air, even though we do have central air in this room. It's also just wild how much more you can see. So like, as opposed to just a couple of my Black Series shelves here, you can see almost my entire Black Series display behind me, most of my 501st Hot Toys up here, and then you can see my Jazzwares Micro Galaxy collection almost in its entirety. I have all that organized by timeline order as you go down the shelves here. But yeah, don't let your toys melt. Always try to have a display in a relatively temperature-controlled area. But if you guys haven't seen on the channel today, I did drop the review for the Mafex Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. I'm still working this stuff out. I'm a little bit of a dinosaur when it comes to all this stuff here. So let's see if I can't. Feature. Come on. Doesn't want to focus. Come on. Still working it out. Elrich Flexor. Central Air. Yeah, this building that I live in was built in 2008. Come on. Is it going to work? Is it going to autofocus? Maybe I got to move my head and hide my face. No? I don't know why. Interesting. That figure is awesome. I got to give a shout out to the Zoo Boy from Monday Night Figure Ball, the host of the Yap of Us on the Zoo Boy channel. Got to give a huge shout out to him. Um, he gave me a great recommendation on that figure. I'm going to do a today's toy on that when I'm done with the stream today. I guess let me pull up some other stuff here because I do have some cool stuff to show you guys. Just kind of give you some updates on the channel. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of what's it called? Daily uploads. Your webcam doesn't like Mark Hamill's face either. um, let's see. I actually know the answer to this question. It's not called the Zoo Man because Zoo Boy made that YouTube account when he was a boy and he used to do zoo tour vlogs on his YouTube channel like 13 years ago or something like that. That was back when he was a zoo boy. So he just kept the name, just never changed it. So let me see. We're going to pull up my library. Yeah. Yeah, we'll pull up my my Patreon. My Patreon. So let's try presenting. Let's see if that screws with anything here. Let's see. Share. So here we have, this is the latest giveaway for Blitz Transmissions Patreon. So usually I try to do a giveaway on the first of every month. However, in this case, I don't remember why. I think it was like ICC-Con and everything. I couldn't do one June 1st. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just do a double giveaway come July. So here we are. And we're giving away 2 prizes here on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So what is it today? Thursday. So you have Friday and Saturday and Sunday up until I do the actual stream to join the Patreon. You can win one of 2 prizes here. I'll do 2 separate wheel spins with all the Patreon members here. Shout out to all the Patreon members, by the way. I am giving away the Black Series 2 pack of the Phase 1 Clone Lieutenant, which is actually just Phase 150 First Clone, and the Ahsoka's 332 Trooper. And then I'm also giving away the reissued Commander Fox figure for the Black Series. Both of these items are, again, eligible to be given away on Sunday. If you're an active member of the ARC Trooper tier in the Blitz Transmissions Patreon, you'll be able to be entered in this giveaway. The existing Patreon members did vote on these 2 items being the items that I do the next giveaway, and I have a pool of items that the Patreon members always get to pick from to vote on for each month's giveaway. So once this one's done, I'll post the pool of items again, and then those guys can vote on. Does everyone know you pay people to join your Patreon? This guy, you're on fire today, Bly. But yeah, I'm on vacation this week. I'm on a little staycation this week from work. So I've had the opportunity to just kind of chill. It's been nice. It's been a nice week. I've been enjoying just spending time at home. Jen and I have been able to spend a lot of time together this week. I've been able to spend a lot of extra time with my dog, Cody. I don't know where he is right now, but he's probably romping around in the house somewhere. Yeah, it's been great just to chill this week and do things like this. Like I was able to, get some stuff mailed out that I've been meaning to get mailed out. I was able to set up this webcam, get that purchased. I was able to just do all kinds of fun stuff this week. And now I'm at a point where I feel like I can really start just mass recording videos again and streamline my process so that I can bring you guys lots more content. I have lots of ideas for videos coming up here. What's going on, Commander Vero? I'm going to say that's how you pronounce that. What's going on, man? Nice profile picture. Love that. Unk just banned. Everybody's banned. You know what? Commander Bly, Cheesy Napkin, banned. That's it. Everybody's getting the ban hammer now. Let's see. What else? I feel like there were a couple other things I wanted to update you guys on. And again, let me know if you guys are having any issues with the connection, the quality. I have it off to the side here. I'm not seeing any issues so far. Let's see. How How's Grimace? Dude, you're going to ask Commander Cook. He's the leader of Grimace's legal team. So I've got a lot of reviews that I need to review, and so I guess that's a good plug for the Patreon and the channel membership once again, as if I haven't plugged it enough this live stream here. You get to vote. That's one of the perks, is you get to vote when I have a bunch of stuff that I have to review on what gets reviewed next. So I think the next review that I'm going to be doing is, and I got to be mindful of this cord that connects my headset to the computer, but I think the next review is going to be this right here. This Hot Toys Kylo Ren Supreme Leader look from Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So, pretty excited to review this. I picked this up on the Out of the Basement Discord. The name of the guy who I bought this from escapes me, but I will give him a shout out when I do my review. Look at that art on the back of the box. How cool is that? Might have to pick up a Sith Trooper to go with Kylo Ren. But yeah, based on the vote, I do like exclusive posts for those guys. And they get to, they pick what happens next for reviews. And this was actually one of the ones they voted on as well, was let's try and see if we can get him to autofocus again. The Luke Skywalker. Nope. Oh, wait. Almost had it. No. I don't know. It must just be Luke. Well, autofocus. Again, I'm still messing with stuff. I know that that's a setting that you can actually mess with, like how the autofocus works and stuff like that. So, like, there's a whole extra app I had to download on my laptop for this webcam. I can give it different. Jen, Cody, you can see him in the back. Hey, Cody. Oh, you can see him.
Oh my God, matching.
Oh my God, matching. What's up?
Hi.
Look at this. Look at this dog. What a handsome doggy. Another new addition. You guys can't see it, but underneath my desk we got a doggy crate mat. And it's got Grogu all over it, and that's where Cody's been sleeping the last couple nights here. So, right now he's on the middle of the floor. He's begging for some belly rubs from Jen. It's Cody's sleepy time right now. Another review that's coming up soon that got voted on was the Black Series Sebulba. Very excited to review this guy here. He's going to be cool. And I think he's the last one of that wave, because I've already reviewed Shakti and Luminara, and I think that's the last one of that Black Series wave. I have so much stuff, to review. Let's see, what's another one people voted on? I have it written down on my phone, but I think after I go through the ones that people voted on, I'm also going to review. Found these at Walshart, the TVC Balin and Shin figures. So pretty excited to review those. I've been hearing really good things. I'm not really a huge TVC guy. I'm a pretty casual TVC collector. But yeah. Oh, let me put up my little banner here that I told myself I was going to put up. Boom, check it out. Testing frequencies. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to check that out. These two figures here, because specifically Scott Solo from Sarlacc Digest podcast. There you go. Autofocus worked that time. I don't know why just on that Luke figure. Must be because of how maybe his dark costume is just screwing up the autofocus feature. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I definitely had something else that I wanted to bring up on the stream, and it's escaping me right now. I've had a busy day. Jen and I ran a bunch of errands today that we needed to run. I avoided paying. I went to UPS to ship a couple packages, one to the South Africa and one to Australia, and they quoted me almost $800 for just those two packages to ship internationally. I was like, no way. So I went over to the post office, and I ended up paying less than $150 to ship both. But I kind of expected, I kind of expected those to be, what's the word? More expensive? Yeah, I kind of expected those to be more expensive. and so I was willing to pay like 150, but yeah, no way I was trying to pay almost $800 to ship. So I got to give a shout out to the workplace of Commander Cook, the United States Postal Service, for that one here. Hey, shout out Carbonites. Also shout out for being a channel member. Thank you, sir. Yeah, shout out Carbonites. I have my Carbonites displayed off camera, but I did just move them all, and I really like the way they're displayed now. Definitely check those guys out. Let's see. Jen, I was definitely yapping to you when we were walking the dog, and I was telling you about stuff that I was going to talk about on this live stream. Now I can't remember. Now I remember, because I looked behind you, and I see all the boxes. Do you want to bring those over? Just the little ones? The little white ones? So I picked up some new lighting for my display. You guys know me. I'm always trying to, like, upgrade my display here. Thank you. Thanks. I'm always trying to upgrade the display. So I was looking for, like, if you know, I have those, like, corner shelves that I kind of put throughout the room. Maybe not, maybe in spaces that I can't fit, like, a full bookshelf. So I was like, what am I like? I need some lighting for those because they look really dim, especially like when it's nighttime. Let's see, some advice from Hal Runner. Try Pirate Ship next time. It compares rates and always has the lowest prices. Well, thanks for that heads up. What's up, Malekith? Always see you commenting on my videos. I appreciate you. But I picked up these puck lights, if you will, on Amazon because they got Amazon Prime Day going on. So your boy had to pick up some stuff while it was on a very nice discount. So I got these puck lights here. Look at that autofocus too. Why is everything autofocusing except for that Luke figure? Interesting. But yeah, these are going to be nice. They have a magnet, so I should be able to just slap these on the tops of each shelf, put these on top, and they'll be able to illuminate these. And then they also come with, I bought a bigger pack of these that has like a charger cord as well. So I'm interested to see, they comes like a charge station, so I can charge like 3 or 4 at a time. So I'm interested to see how that all works, No, they're not bounty pucks. Bro is not the Mandalorian. You know who you are? You're Trace Martez. So I don't even want to hear it. Tesco Falco, what's going on? How we doing? I'm doing well. But yeah, I'm super excited. So I might make like a TikTok or something of me like setting up these puck lights, and just like maybe showing off like the process and like what I think of them. They're pretty bright and they look like they'll kind of work nicely in my display because I really like these strip lights that I have for like my wider shelves. But for those like much smaller corner shelves, I really don't see a reason, to do like bigger strip lights, and it's not cost effective, and I feel like it's just doing too much. Do your I'm totally just like Anakin impression. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Commander Bly just dropped that in the chat. Do your I'm totally just like Anakin. I don't know what unless you're talking about like when I make fun of the people that are like, bro, I'm just like Anakin for real. Bro, I'm just like Anakin. Those people are cringe. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. But those people are in fact cringe. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Bro, I'm just like Anakin for real. Yeah, Commander Vero, I think you're right. Bly is going schizo. Yeah, I did pick up, because I have the silver, you can kind of see it here. I have these silver ones for the strip lights, but when I do the puck lights, I was like, you know what, I'll do the black, because they came in like white and black, and while I like the silver for these shelves, because even though they're silver, they don't take away from like the display, your eyes don't like get drawn to it. The white on these, I was like, I feel like that would take away from the display too much, so I'm trying to still get used to how this works. But yeah, look, it's autofocusing. What the hell, man? And yeah, I'm looking at it on my phone too. the picture quality is so much greater than it was before. I mean, it was fine on my laptop, but I think my laptop only recorded in like 720p at most. Um, oh no. What's going on? Skeleton boy. This is crazy. You're about to actually get banned. If you know, you know. Skeleton boy. Elite ball knowledge. Yes, I think that these ones also have the motion sensor. I think that was a feature that I saw on these. Yeah, it is. So, interesting. I'm interested to see how they work. I think I'm just going to go with the remote feature on them, though. Are your bookshelves the Walmart brand? No, actually. I buy these shelves at Target. The floating shelves I buy on Amazon. They come in like packs of 6. You have to like assemble them yourself, but those I buy on Amazon. These big ones, though, you can get these for $40 a piece at Walmart for Target for the 6-foot shelves, and then the 3-foot shelves, which are a little bit shallower. The shelf doesn't go as far back as the 6-foot ones, but they're just as wide as each other. The 3-foot ones are only $30, and I actually use those. They come in like 4 or 5 different colors, and I use them for the display all over my room. I actually even use the of the same brand, the entertainment stands for some of my shelves as well, for like a TV stand. They work so nicely. They're so inexpensive. And what I really like about them too is that if I want to add more shelves to it, like I did with these ones, I bought additional bookshelves so I could add more shelves to this. Everything is very, very easy and very user friendly. It doesn't take me long at all to build one of these shelves. So for $40, and all you really need is a screwdriver in addition to it, I think it's a great deal.
You have a hammer.
A hammer. You're gonna need a hammer.
There's like
That's a good
nails.
point. That's a good point. Let's see. Commander Vero says, you should get wallpaper for your figs. I have some for my Era figures. Interesting. I've seen some people. Someone just shared with me recently. I forget who it was. I think it was in my Discord. Someone just shared. I think it might have been Titterful in my Discord. Which, shout out to him. I just bought a hot toy from him for like way less than retail. So thank you for that, dude. But he shared. I think it's like 3D printed show logos that you can use as like backdrops for your display for like an Era or something like that. Interesting, like posters and such. I do have some wall art. You can't really see it, but it's on like all the other walls in the room here. Let's see. Did you know that toys are for children? Bly has just been on a roll today. He's on fire. He's getting it all out of his system. Let's see.
You didn't get your haircut today.
It's because I haven't gotten my haircut yet. Yeah. $24.99 and not a penny more. Okay. Good night. All right. Good night. It's got Malekith coming in here. No one is more cringe than Trooper Addy. He's definitely up there on as far as Instagram creators go. I am a fan of some of the stuff that he does. I think I talked about this on the Blitzcast with Bly recently, but yeah, some of the stuff he does I'm a fan of, but most of this, I think it's just the way that he is about his attitude. I'm not a fan of his attitude with how he interacts with people. Very like highbrow. That's just excuse me. That just goes against everything that I am here. Titterful has an amazing deal on your Discord right now. Why don't we go check that out on the Discord here? I think I'm signed into my Discord. I appreciate you guys kind of like sitting with me in the chat here while I screw around with these settings and stuff, just to give it like a test run. Let's see. Yeah, let's check this out. So, share my screen real quick. I think it's on the Trading Post channel. And don't come at me for all my notifications that I have here, okay? Because this is the Blitz administrator account on the Discord. I don't use that at all. I use my like personal account on my Discord. So let's Present. Share the screen. This is so much nicer than using my laptop. So right now he's got... have these two, 35 shipped East Coast and 40 shipped West Coast as the lot. Wow, that is definitely a good deal. If you're looking for that, I see Max Rebo is already jumping on that. And if you look here, Max Rebo has that maroon title because he is a Patreon member in the ARC Trooper. You'll see we have our own secret chat in the Discord as well, the ARC Trooper Barracks. But yeah, definitely check that out. I need to actually probably at everyone this. But yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, I've got my Blitz Transmissions Discord here. I share order links when I can for like pre-orders and such. And then I have channels for every single line that I've felt like collecting. And then I've got all different stuff. I need to get rid of the Tales of the Underworld spoilers chat. Same with the Andor one. But all kinds of stuff here. The Order 66 March Madness. Who remembers that? That was a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited for next March. I'm going to do this again. Shout out to all my people. Jawsome. If you know, you know. Shark Attack. But yeah, the link to the Discord's in the description below if you want to join the Discord there. But yeah, Titterfold definitely has a great deal there. $40 for two good figures, okay? They have their issues. But they're good. It's a good figure. It's a good figure. Tesco, I appreciate you, brother. This is what I wanted to hear. This is kind of the setup I've always wanted to have for live streaming, but with a laptop, again, I've used a laptop up until like maybe a month ago. Like my entire online career with content creation, every video has been exported on a laptop. Every live stream has been recorded from a laptop. So your options are much more limited on a device like that. That's like a portable device. So having a desktop is very, very nice. So $35 for both figures. Very, very good deal. XP, LOL. Let's see. I like secret group chats. They're fun. Me too. Someone please make custom... What?
I said who said
The doggy's sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh.
But who said...
That's my dad said that. Someone please make custom emojis for this dude. I need to reach out to... I was going to have Action Display since he made the channel logo. I was going to send him a t-shirt with his logo on it that he created. If you didn't know, shout out Action Display. Action Display created the Blitz Transmissions logo that now shows up pretty much everywhere. And he made like 4 different versions of it as well.
Including your body forever.
Including my what?
Your body forever.
Yes, I even have it tattooed on my leg, dude. Yeah, I even have it tattooed on my leg. We got Figure Fight Club. Why do I know that name? I know that name from somewhere. You guys have a channel that you do a show on, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me look this up real quick. Because I feel like I've seen Figure Fight Club. Yeah, you guys have a show. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've watched this show before. Yeah, I try to keep tabs on stuff in the action figure world. Thanks for jumping in the stream. I try to keep tabs on stuff. As you guys know, those who watch me, I'm very predominantly a Star Wars collector of both old stuff and new stuff and, vintage stuff. And as far as, things beyond Star Wars, I very much am a window shopper. So, like, I have a small collection on my dresser, for those of you guys who know, of, like, the heroes of my absolute favorite stuff. So, like, I have the SH Figuarts Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. I have, like, the Hasbro 6-inch Indiana Jones from, I think it's the Adventure Series line. So it's just been, like, just a very slow thing. I do eventually want to get the Turtles. I know Hero Collections posted recently. He has, I think it's the Super 7 Ninja Turtles from the animated show, and that is my Ninja Turtles. Everyone has like their Spider-Man. Like for some people it's like Tobey Maguire, for other people it's like Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. For me, my Spider-Man is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, the original comic run, because they did like a rerun of that in the newspaper when I was a kid. Every Sunday you got a copy of like another issue of Spider-Man. So for me, like that's mine. So I've just been going like my absolute favorites. Let's see. We got Figure Fight Club saying been going ham on Black Series, dude. Black Series is my bread and butter. Even as I've dipped my toes into like I have over 25 Hot Toys now in my collection and a million more well on the way. Even as I've dipped more into like older Star Wars toys and like what's another one here? Like even like vintage Kenner stuff. Black Series will always be my bread and butter. So that's like my main display, and this is the first time I've ever not mirrored my camera, so I'm still trying to remind myself of that. But yeah, lots of Black Series here. I'm almost a completionist. I just don't go all in on original trilogy or sequel trilogy. I think that those are probably the only two pieces of media that I don't go crazy on. Let's see. The chat's kind of popping off now, so I gotta try and keep up here. Execute Order 66 on that like button. You already know. What are your thoughts on Black Series re-releases? They're great stuff I missed out on. Finally get, dude. I actually was really excited about Darth Malgus as well because I passed on it when it first came out, and I didn't think he was going to sell out, and then of course he did. The only one that I ever saw physically, like in a store, was the one that I got from my brother, Cheesy Napkin, in the chat, from a GameStop, like right around Christmas time. I picked it up, and that's the only time I've ever seen one in a store. He's an extremely popular character, and so when I saw the re-release came out, and I didn't have to pay almost $50 at a toy show or something for him. I could just get him for retail. That was pretty awesome. I'm a pretty big fan of the re-releases, to be honest. I'm not really someone that cares too much about like aftermarket value when it comes to like your 6-inch action figure lines. It's a little bit different when you get into more premium stuff or stuff that's very old, very vintage. Like right now, a lot of the 3 3/4 animated Clone Wars line stuff is very expensive. It's really climbing up there. I know like the original pack that the original Commander Blitz figure came in goes for like $200-300, and that Blitz by himself goes for almost $200. So that stuff's getting expensive, but that also hasn't been made in like 20 years. Whereas this, Black Series, it's you're trying to bring new collectors in with that line. So re-releasing characters to try and like bring in new collectors, I don't have a problem with re-releases. I don't collect for value. I guess I should say it that way. I collect what I like. You better smash that MNF and like button. You better smash it. Let's see. He's getting a Gree double mohawk. He just doesn't know it yet. Yeah, when I go get my haircut, I'm about to get that number 11. Jen, I'm about to have that for our wedding. I'll have the double mohawk. Commander Gree cut. Just you wait. Dude, Yusuke Urameshi, Spirit Detective. Hell yeah. I'm rewatching the series right now because I think if I remember right, I don't know if it still is, but it's available on Disney Plus right now through like a bundle that I have right now with like Hulu and Disney Plus and all that. So, let's see. I started on Hot Toys last year. Have about 20 so far. Dude, that's crazy. It's Hot Toys are a slippery slope. I bought my first one. You can't see him on the camera, but he's like right up here in the corner. The deluxe 501st clone from right around the time season 7 of the Clone Wars came out. I think I got it in like 2021 or 2022. And I told myself, I'm like, I'm only doing 501st. I'm only doing the 501st. And then Boba Fett with the Throne came out. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll get that. And then Grand Admiral Thrawn came out. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll get that. Now I'm still picky. I definitely don't go like for everything. If you went like all in on Hot Toys, dude, you wouldn't have room for anything else. Because that stuff takes up so much space so fast. Chaotic Cloud's asking, do you have any Aliens or Predator figs? I do not. The only like real experience that I have with that franchise, from like good memories from childhood, would be the Aliens movie. My dad showed me that maybe when I was like maybe 13 or 14. We watched that together. And I really love the movie. It's just not like my cup of tea. I'm not like a huge horror movie fan to the point of like I would buy memorabilia of it and stuff. Like I love watching classic slashers and I love watching, scary movies and stuff, but ghost movies don't really freak me out. I'm not really, like Paranormal Activity. Like I can appreciate good movies, but it's just not my fancy. I very much prefer like slasher films or psychological horror or body horror or things like that. But yeah. So I would get an alien figure, but that would be like way down the road. Or I'll get Ripley in the big ass power suit, right? um, yeah. See, with the Hot Toys, you stick to Imperial only. That's like the smart way to go. You got to just pick one and stick with one thing. Because if you fall down the slope like me, you have Hot Toys showing up left and right. Like I bought the whole Bad Batch recently. Like, come on, man. Spirit gun or spirit sword? I think I have to go with spirit gun because I like Yusuke so much. You're not done until you get your ARC Trooper Blitz. Dude, I really want Hot Toys to drop an ARC Trooper Blitz, and I really, really want to get the original Blitz figure in box in that 3-pack that he came in, the Defend Camino pack. But yes, it's the fan channel re-releases. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. And the TVC Revan was part of that too. We got a totally unrelated question from, I'm assuming this is Will Bond from Monday Night Figure Ball. Once again, subscribe to Monday Night Figure Ball. We got to get those guys to 1,000 subs. What is the most underrated fast food? Most underrated? I'm going to say Arby's. I feel like a lot of people just piss on Arby's all the time. But Arby's like genuinely has great food. I'm totally biased because when I was in college, a retail job that I had, there was an Arby's across the street. So like all my friends and I that worked there, we were constantly on our lunch break running over to Arby's. And the quality of the food at my Arby's was like, way amazing. I loved that place. And, sometimes I still get that itch, I want some Arby's. But yeah, I think Arby's is definitely the most underrated fast food place. You saw one at Toy Hio but didn't pick it up? You talking about Malgus? Whatever, dude. Whatever. Hot Toys is a Skyfall. Titterful, shout out to you, by the way, man. We were just gassing up your deal in my Discord. Yeah, Dark Tournament. That's it right there for you, Yu Hakusho. Yeah, see, this is definitely Wheelbone. I have 14 Hot Toys and a bunch more on order from Sideshow. I have a lot on order from Sideshow, but we don't talk about that. Let's see. Maybe Attack on Titan. No, dude, I'm banning both of you guys. All I do, everywhere I go, I just get bullied by my 14-year-old brother. I'm going to suplex you next time I see you, Logan. But no, I haven't finished watching Attack on Titan. But I do, on my collection on my dresser, I do have the Season 1 Eren Yeager figure. But Tommy looks like a Titan. Thank you, Logan. You look like the Cart Titan. And my dad says, I run just like a Titan. Okay. Adelphi Rangers, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Arby's is buns? That's it. I'm done. Tommy, you'd love it. Oh, is this the wrestler that you and Dr. Forgon were talking about when we were playing Baldur's Gate last night? Ricochet. His finishing move is the spirit gun. I love it. Let's see. Who else we got in here? $199 to ban Tommy from the Max Rebo experience. Absolutely not. Let's see. We got Titterful asking, have I unboxed the Coruscant Guard? No, I have not. I'm saving it because I want to do a review. This is one of the ones that the channel members and the Patreon members did vote on that I review next out of the next batch of like 33 reviews I have to do. This is an item that I got from Titterful for $200 shipped. Thank you to Titterful because I wanted to get this guy because I have the new Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith on pre-order. So I'm hoping that I can get this guy unboxed and shelved up by the time Darth Sidious shows up. And I was really excited to get that for a good deal because I think we all know right now that figure is really cheap, But once that figure, once that Darth Sidious comes out, it's curtains, dude. It's curtains. Let's see. We got 212th Hunter, member for 7 months. Shout out 212th Hunter. He is also a Patreon member as well as a YouTube channel member, so I got to give that one to Hunter. Let's see. It is a great figure. It's any clone trooper from Hot Toys. I'm all over. If y'all saw how messy Tommy's room actually is off camera, you'd be shocked. I would debate that. I actually would debate you on that because my room is actually very clean right now. And it only was messy that one time because I was emptying my closet and putting everything back in it because I was cleaning it. And you decided to take a screenshot of my room. Whatever. This guy thinks he's funny, you know. But yeah, the Coruscant Guard's definitely going to go up as more Clone Wars fans enter as well. And also shout out to Figureball for being on for 7 months on the channel membership here. Big shout out to you. Double supporters are the best supporters. You know it, brother. We got Bly saying that I have cockroaches in my room. Thank you, Bly. Got to give that one to you. I actually named them as well. I have a cockroach named after every one of my exes in my room. Nothing messier than the zoo floor. This is true. Nothing is messier and nothing is more cluttered than the zoo closet. Whoa, Hunter's. This is friendly fire over here. Hunter's going for him. Max Rebo, I think so. In the option when you go to send a super chat, there's an option to send a like a free update on how many months you've been a channel member. I think that's a thing. Hunter, I don't know if you sent this in my Discord or not. Hunter's obviously bored, and that's why he's choosing to take out his wrath on me. I don't even know what chat he would send it in here if he did send it. Gonna have to. I don't even know. Because I can defend myself. I can explain my own actions here. Oh, see, bro. Now he's okay. There we go. Max Rebo, channel member for 6 months. Once again, thank you for joining the channel membership and also being a member of the Patreon. And also shout out Comrade Bobcat, member for 3 months. XP LOL. Cheesy says bro's rage baiting. Dude, my new favorite thing has been rage baiting Jen. I've done it for some reason. I decided in the last 48 hours that rage baiting Jen was like my new favorite thing to do. And that's just been my hobby recently. It's been a lot of fun for me. She hates it though. Let's see. Oh, Cody's coming under the desk. Hey, buddy, are you going to take a nappy? Or are you going to take a... They can't see you on the camera, buddy. They could probably hear you, though, on the mic here. Hello, buddy. Are you going to take a nappy on your little crate mat? Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, he loves his belly rubs. There we go. Let's see. Chaotic Clouds, member for 3 months. Brad, do you have a lot of white light facing you? Why? Did I get like overexposed or something? Is that what happened? I do have white light exposing me. I have 2 lights like on me because it's very dim. This is what it looks like when I turn them off. Actually, does this look better? Let me know. Am I missing something? Let me go back on the stream here. Am I missing something? Leave them off. At some points, you look like a ghost. It looks better off? Is that actually... That's how you guys feel? Oh, I see. Maybe when I was petting the dog, it looked super overexposed. Let's see. No, you were good. Oh, very funny. This guy thinks this guy's a joker, huh? Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see. I'm seeing some people. I like Ghost Tommy. It seems like. Okay, so Hunter says this looks better. Max and Bly are saying it looks better. Okay. All right, I will leave them off then. That was kind of, again, that was the whole point of this stream, was me trying to just figure out all the settings and everything on the new devices. So kind of, I wanted to shoot for like streaming for like an hour, maybe an hour 15, just to kind of see, this is it. I'm gonna start putting people in timeout. Ghost Tommy looks like a Halloween the Black series. Dude, speaking of the Halloween Black series, I'm going to continue to be a completionist on the Halloween Black series figures, let me tell you. I'm super excited for these new ones. I love the holiday season from October all the way to Christmas. I love it. Oh, there's Cody. You guys can't see him, but he's under the desk. He's getting some little neckies right now. Getting some scratches on his neck while he's laying on his bed. You want some belly rubs, buddy? Oh, he wants the belly rubs. That's a good boy. Yeah, I got this little mat because a lot of times when I'm recording at night, Cody will be laying on the futon on the other end of the room. He likes to watch me while I record. So I was like, you know what? I have room under my desk. I'll just get like a little dog bed and I'll have him sleep here. And that's what he does most nights now. He actually will sleep here while I'm recording videos, editing videos. So it's actually been a pretty nice setup, and I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, let me know, guys. Do you want to see a TikTok or like short form content on these puck lights here? Let me know. Let me know what you think about the puck lights. I'm interested. I might do a video on them because a lot of people ask me about on the short form stuff about this kind of stuff here. Let's see. Halloween Black Series go crazy. Cheesy Napkin says do it, do the short form. Commander Vero says, why don't you have a Thanksgiving Star Wars figures? I don't really know what they would do for Star Wars figures. Interesting. Dude. Any pickups beside those puck lights? I've actually been picking up like next to nothing. I think the only thing that I bought recently was the Lego Jango Fett helmet. And I built that. I like to buy a Lego set occasionally. I used to be a big Lego Star Wars collector back in high school. And then one day I was playing Nerf guns with Cheesy Napkin in the chat here, and he tripped and fell and destroyed most of my stuff. So thanks, Logan. I want an Easter Jackson rabbit. That would probably be really funny, and you could give him the Suga, the furry mudhorn egg. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this. I have one light on now as opposed to two, because this side of my room is like super dark. So I think this might balance me out here. Let me know in the chat again here, because I just the whole point of this stream is to kind of mess with the settings and just kind of see like what we're dealing with. Definitely not that. We want it nice and dark. What if I also went with a more yellow light? Do you guys think that looks better? You know, what do you think about if I went with yellow lights here? Does this look better, or is this too warm? Because I have like a middle setting here that I can do. How does this look? Hunter said this looks great. I know you were talking about just when the one was on. This is perfect. Okay, so this is both of my little side lights on here. And obviously, when I bring my hands up, it's like my hands are right up to the lights now. But when I'm like right here, It's like a more yellow light. Logan says too much. Can you not be on screen? Because that would be best. All right, dude, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, what if I kind of turn him away a little bit here? How's that? Okay, I think we might be onto something here. Because if I turn him away from me a little bit, it still like illuminates my sides a little more. I think this might be, because when I turn him off, I don't have, any light here. But I think this might be the move here. Let me know what you guys think. I think, because when I do this, I'm not too overexposed. I think this looks the most natural. And I have both lights kind of off to the side here. So when the only time it like overexposes is when I do this. Face the light. Okay. Logan says looks good. Face the lights upwards. This is why I appreciate you guys watching right now, because this gives me the opportunity to like really mess around with stuff. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's onto something. Max Rebo experience. Shout out to you. Look at that. Okay, yeah, I think this worked. I think this is the best lighting setup for the stream here. Cody's the screenwriter for the show here. Isn't that right, Cody? Are you a good boy? Oh, that's a good boy. He's sleepy. Oh, he's so sleepy. It's past his bedtime. Turn off all the lights. I was actually only here to XP farm, not help you. XP, lol. Yeah, Cody's actually running the chat. He's running the view bots right now. That's how I've gained so many subscribers recently. He just cranks up the subscribers by just making bots. That's all he does. But yeah, I think I got to give a shout out to Max Rebo Experience, because I think this is the best lighting setup. Because again, if you look at them off, it's, I don't know, to me it looks kind of grainy. It looks a little dim. But I think this looks the best. Kind of illuminates those dead spots right there. Cody creates about 1,000 bots a day. Windows XP, lol. There we go. Yeah, I think this looks good. I think I'm happy with how everything looks right now. But I also have a fresh pack of Blitz Transmissions die cut stickers. Shout out to the die cut stickers. Hey, SWC Doodles. Lighting is good. Thank you, Doodles. Doodles, by the way, I'm just saying, would you be interested maybe in making some custom emojis for my chat? I think that'd be pretty cool. $1.99 to abolish the XP, lol. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I'm a fan of the XP. TBH. Hey, eyeball emojis. But yeah, Sandy, if you would like, that'd be awesome. I would pay you to make some custom Blitz Transmissions emojis. Maybe we could chat pretty soon about some ideas. We'd have to come up with, some different emoji ideas in your signature art style, of course. Sandy has made art for me in the past at my previous employment. But unfortunately, I'm not able to use any of that art anymore. But yeah, Sandy, if you're down, I know you're a very busy person, but if you're down, just shoot me a DM, my Blitz Transmissions account, and we will put something together. Maybe get some Blitz Transmissions custom emojis in here so that our channel members and our Patreon members can use those in comment sections and in the live chats and stuff. All right, now you're banned. I think if I were to do like Blitz Transmissions emojis, I feel like a couple that I would do would... Oh my god, these guys, man! I'm telling you, Bly and Logan have been on fire this stream. It's because I don't stream very often on the channel. They have to get it all out of their system. But yeah, I think a funny one would be like a like chibi Blitz like eating a an action figure. You know, because I always say in my reviews like don't feed this action figure to your babies, or maybe just like a chibi baby eating an action figure or something. That'd be a pretty funny one. And we need a Cody emoji. Yes, we do. That'd be a good one. I agree. Speaking of, got this right here. Hey! If you know, you know. Shout out to Dr. Forgon, aka Dr. Forgout. Yeah. Rancor Battalion emojis would be cool too. Eventually, for the channel membership badges, I do also want to switch those over to like a consistent art style for the cadet helmets, the shiny helmets, and then the Rancor Battalion ARF troopers too. Look at this. What are we doing, bro? What is Jen's in-universe character? I don't know. What would she be? That's a good question. I don't know what she would pick, to be honest with you. We don't even yeah, of course you don't get paid to be on my podcast. You're free labor. You're just free. You just clip farming generators. That's what you do. That's why I have you on, because you guys clip farm. Oh, dude, we have to have Zero on the stream on as an emoji, dude. That would be. Mama, I'm a custom emoji on Blitz transmissions, Mama. Actually, it's spelled zero with an I. So it's capital ZIRO. Zero the Hutt. And we need Gru because I'm Despicable Tommy. If you know, you know. But, yeah. Mama! I listened to the Zoo Boy and I bought this Mafex Luke figure. It's pretty good. Those ideas sound fun. Zero the Hutt with a death stick. Anything Zero the Hutt, honestly. I think I need to have like a full set of just Zero the Hutt emojis. Or I need to have Count Dooku with his lollipops. That'd be a great one too. Actually, you know what? You know what needs to be a custom emoji on the live streams? $750 badge around my neck, $750 badge around your neck, $750 badge around Cy Snoodle's neck, $35 plate of orange chicken I wouldn't feed to my worst enemy. Oh my god. Yes, having the Rancor Battalion ARC Troopers would be awesome. I need to hear count. See, this is where we're just getting to brain rot now. This is what happens. We got to get an hour in so we can kind of, rope people into the stream. And then when we do that, I need to hear Count Dooku ordering a meal at Arby's. Okay, how would he do that? Is this drive-through? I feel like Count Dooku would not subject himself to ordering in the restaurant. I feel like he would go through the drive-through in his Solar Sailor, Let's see. What would he say? What would Count Dooku order? I think that's the real peach. A peach shake. Oh my god. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. He would order the Jamocha shake. Okay, and don't forget the cheese. Okay, let's see. What's up, Israel? How we doing, bro? All right, we're in the middle of some brain rot right now because I do my Count Dooku, my closer to a Clone Wars Count Dooku impression. I'm not really trying to do like Christopher Lee. Let's see. I think I'll have the number 3 with no cheese. And don't let me forget the Jamocha shake. I would like to replace my drink with a Jamocha shake. Your swords, please. Oh my god, dude.
Let me do the 5 for 5. What do you mean the deal ended on Friday?
Count Dooku would totally do like a force. What's oh my god, force mind trick? I almost said force persuasion. What the hell is that? I'm playing too much Baldur's Gate with Wilbon and Hunter and Doctor Forgon recently. I almost did a persuasion check. Ice cream's so good. Ice cream. Dude, we have just like devolved into just worse and worse content as a society between like the AI slop and the whole like TikTok NPC fad. Oh my god, dude. Count Dooku would probably get the French dip, wouldn't he?
I would like to get the French dip.
All right, someone else had a suggestion for me here. I just don't feel comfortable enough doing my Jar Jar. Like I can talk like Jar Jar, but I don't feel like I can do like a good Jar Jar impression. You know what I mean? Do Zero getting denied from the club. Okay. What is Oh my god, dude. Dude, the Aura boat. I know about the Aura boat. I keep up with my brain rot. You already know. Let's see.
What do you mean I can't get into the club? Just because I'm a convicted felon doesn't mean my ID is bad. What do you mean? My girlfriend, Sauce Noodles, is playing inside. She's singing Lopty Nick. I helped her write that song. I'm basically her manager.
Oh my goodness.
Just wait till I tell my mama she owns the building.
Oh man. Dude, this is what I'm saying. Like I think TikTok is such a weird like place to do content on because like I do my short form content and TikTok is great for like creating short form content in a very seamless way. That I can like export that to Instagram and YouTube. But I think people just get so focused on like the money making aspect of it that like they won't say certain things because they don't want their video to get demonetized. So it's like Count Dooku was SA'd, unalived, and graped. It's like, dude, just say what you mean. It's like it's so immature, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. But yeah, unless you guys come up with anything crazy, I think that's all you're gonna get for impressions tonight of Zero and Count Dooku, which are probably my two favorites to do. The Clone Wars Count Dooku and Zero the Hutt. But Lucasfilm hit this man up. Let's get a series all about Zero the Hutt, and then I'll play Zero. That's how we'll do it, right?
It was Count Dooku. I never heard that Hudley.
Yeah, like this, like you're exactly right. Listen, man, I gotta give my little hype here. If anyone at Hasbro has made it past the absolute brain rot that has been me doing my impressions, I would love a Black Series Zero the Hutt. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only one who would purchase that. I know that in my corner of the internet with like Monday Night Figure Ball and Out of the Basement and Black Series Cantina and everyone in that like circle, I know for a fact that so many people would buy a Zero the Hutt just for the joke because of the impression of Zero the Hutt that so many of us do. I gotta say, Zero the Hutt, man. Easy repaint. You want to talk about easy repaints? You can just repaint Jabba. As long as you paint it to look like Zero the Hutt, I'm in, brother. But, hey, Gladiator Zero is a given. What is M and G? Am I missing something? Zero and TVC client. Yes, dude. And he must be $24.99, but he can be up to $32.01, but not a penny more. But what is the absolute most that you would pay for Zero the Hutt? I guess that's the question. The Mando and Grogu. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Gladiator Zero will come out with the Mandalorian and Grogu. See, I'm not... I guess I'm not up to date on all that stuff. Any incoming Hot Toy pickups on the way? Well, brother, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a stroll over to sideshow.com, and I will let you know exactly what I have on order as far as Hot Toys go. Because I will tell you, I have several items on order. So let's take a look here. Am I sharing my screen? I don't want to do that while I sign in here. Will it actually... I should probably check if I can actually show you guys my recent orders. Will that screw something up? Let me know. Bro has more Hot Toys on order than I have in my collection. Here he goes. Dude, somebody asked. This is not rich flexing. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Alright, let's see. Orders. Yeah, I don't want to Okay, it's got my... Yeah, I don't know that I want to show this. Just because it shows the order numbers and stuff. Any askers? Yeah, no. I'll just... We'll just go to the main page on Sideshow here. We'll go to Star Wars. What is this? BD72? What is that? Shop all. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at Sideshow.com. Okay, does anybody know what's going on with the Gregor? I'm not buying it for my collection, but I know that Hot Toys Gregor's a limited figure, but it hasn't been released yet, right? I'm not tripping, that's a thing that hasn't get released yet. This guy, dude. Only Hot Toys you have did you get the most recent Commander Cody? Because that's a really cool figure. Let's see. Also, apologies if you can hear the car driving by. I live right next to the interstate. Yeah, I don't know. This got released on or revealed on July 3rd or July 2nd. So I don't understand why they've been waiting so long. Maybe they were waiting for the holiday week to be over with 4th of July here in the States. I don't know. Let me share my screen real quick. So to answer Israel's question here, here's Sideshow.com. This is the place I go for pretty much all my Hot Toys orders and pre-orders, which, by the way, the old Commander Cody is just as good for the most part, if I understand correctly. So as far as Hot Toys go, I guess I should probably show the filters here. Availability, show sold out. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. That silver coin. What the hell? Let's see. There we go. And let's show... Can I show just Hot Toys? Manufacturers. Hot Toys. And can I show... No? Maybe Hono is part of that, right? My wallet! Let's see. I have the Black Series Mandalorian helmet is pretty damn cool if you ask me. Shout out to Hunter, 212th Hunter, because I do have this Anakin now ready to review for my collection. So I got to give a shout out to Hunter. Or Hunter, is it? I think it's this one actually, the special edition. No, because that's the one with the stap. Hey, if anybody wants the Darth Maul from Celebration, you could still get the Celebration Darth Maul. A lot of these look like stuff that I've already ordered. Here we go. Here's some. So, for example, like out of these two rows, right now on order, I have the Darth Vader on the massage table. That's something I picked up, and that's going to be an amazing figure. I can't wait to get that. That'll be like my one Darth Vader for my collection. Did also pick up Darth Sidious. This fun fact is my all-time favorite appearance for Darth Sidious. And I do have Darth Malgus on order. Darth Malgus is going to be awesome. I think his payment plan starts pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. As well as Plo Koon. And the reason I have Plo Koon on order is because I have a couple others on order here. So Savage Opress is on the way. I think the payment plan starts for him in August. I'm so excited for... yeah, dude. It's Darth Vader's massage table. It's clearly what it was used for in the movie. Got Commander Wolf. Got Cassian. Both the regular and the deluxe version of the Wolf Pack. So I think that display will look cool. It'll be Plo Koon in the front with the Clone Wars gauntlets. I'll have Wolf behind him, as well as the Phase 2 looks for the regular Wolf Pack Trooper, which I think is technically Boost. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Clone Trooper Boost or Sinker, one of the two. Even though they marketed it as just the regular Wolf Pack clone. And then the deluxe one comes with Comet, so definitely wanted to get Comet. This guy in particular, I remember thinking this was such a cool release. Yeah, still available. Oh wow, the regular one's sold out. Holy cow! But yeah, super excited for him. Let's see. I'm about to finish my payment plans for Fives and Echo, so I'm pretty excited for that. Got K2 to go with Cassian. The life-size Grogu, I think I'm about to finish up that payment plan too, and he's ready to ship because he was a what's it called? Celebration exclusive. I don't know why my brain is just farting. Passed on all these guys, believe it or not. I think that might be it because I do have like Hono stuff on order right now. And there's that new General Grievous. I didn't see him on the page here, but there is that new General Grievous. I have that on order as well. Yeah, I think we're starting to just get into like older figures here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I want to get the Commander Appo and the Bark Speeder. I want that figure so bad. But yeah, same with the Sith Trooper. I want to get that one. And then yeah, I mean, there's definitely a couple that I'm forgetting about too, but lots of hot toys. Lots of hot toys. But I have a spot for all of them. That's the big thing. And like I said, like right now they're making a lot of what I want, but like we all know that like in 2026 they're going to start dropping like redos of the A New Hope cast for the 50th anniversary of that movie, and you know, that's something I'll have to think about. Don't forget that Airborne you stole from me, brother. I think the payment plan is finishing up for that on the 15th. I don't remember if you paid me or not for the rest of that figure, but as soon as you send that over, I'll hit go on that last payment for that payment plan, and we can I can ship that over to you because I did hook Hunter up because I don't collect 212th Hot Toys for myself. Just sell all your Black Series and go all in on Hot Toys. Join the dark side. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this. I can't, dude. I don't know why. There's just something in me. Like I said earlier, like when Figure Fight Club was in here, I love my Black Series, dude. I can't get rid of my Black Series, man. It's my bread and butter. It's what got me back into collecting as an adult, you know? Let's see. Dude, this is crazy. He screamed no out of satisfaction from the massage table. Definitely nothing else. That's wild. Black Series needs to pump out these Wolf Battalion. Hey, man. I know. Tommy, I'll do you one better. I'll sell you Commander Appo's Bark Speeder. No! I don't want just the speeder. I want Appo as well. He's the only one I'm missing to complete my my collection of 501st Hot Toys. Don't you know? Hono is the name of the sub company from Hot Toys, Hono Studio. But I did not get the TIE pilot, but I did get the Vader, the Stormtrooper, and the Squad Leader from Hono. Very excited, and I hope that Hono does Clone Wars animated figures, because if they do those, I'm cooked. Tommy can't get rid of Black Series because he gets them all for free. Yeah, I wish I did. Ooh, you have the Sith Trooper in Hot Toys. Ooh. Appo's still at D&E. That's that shop that's like 2 hours south of me, right? Nice. Oh my god. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. We've been going for almost an hour and a half, and I think I've got a handle on, the streaming setup here. So I want to thank everybody for joining in on the stream here. Thanks for helping me out, and especially with like the lighting and stuff like that. I know we were like kind of playing around with it, making a joke of it on the stream, but this is stuff that I wanted to kind of hammer out and get, the viewers' thoughts on before I actually start doing streams. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to help me out with that. The camera's great. I'm watching it off to the side here. I'm really happy with the quality here. And you're right. I can also knock down the exposure on the camera too, because the webcam has its own app with its own settings, so I can mess with that too. But yeah, but seriously, thank you everyone for joining. And I'm also excited for SDCC. If Hasbro does a monthly live stream, like a fan stream this month for Star Wars reveals, I will be streaming it on my channel and hopefully joined by my brothers from Monday Night Figure Ball. We'll have a great time like we always do. But yeah, again, guys, plug it one more time here before we get out of here. Pull up the post. Definitely, if you're trying to get in on the next giveaway for the Blitz Transmissions Patreon, all my ARC Troopers, if you're in the ARC Trooper tier, you get a shot at this come Sunday. $5 a month gives you access to all my content early. You get exclusive posts, an exclusive Discord channel. You get to see everything early, and you get to vote on what I review next for the channel. And part of that's monthly giveaways. I'm giving away 2 prizes, 2 chances to win. You could win this Black Series 2-pack of the 2 Ahsoka clone troopers. These are great figures right here. Or you could win the reissue of the Black Series Commander Fox. So we'll do it on Sunday at some point, this coming Sunday, so you have a couple days to get in on this. The link is in the description below if you want to join. Definitely check out a lot more of the reviews I've got coming. I've got some exciting stuff coming to the channel, and my next HasLab pitch is going to be a Black Series LAAT Republic gunship. We're going to do one true to scale. Shout out to AK's Customs on Instagram for helping me out with that part of the video. And I'm going to do one. Maybe we can cheat the scale of the gunship a little bit to make it smaller, so it's not so, size prohibitive, space prohibitive in your collection. And then I'm also working on some more lore videos for just general Star Wars stuff, because ultimately this channel is not just action figures. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you for supporting. These guys. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for helping me out, and you'll be seeing me on some more streams going forward. Maybe I'll stream a little more often now that it's such a nice setup. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you for the next one. And as always, may the Force be with you.
Breaking off. All units, fire at will. 1-2, pick your target. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. Gotta hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit. Where's our reinforcements?